Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome back to another Calgary Stampeders game day post. We're in November now. You know what that means? Yes, the CFL playoffs are on. Yeah, the CFL playoffs are on from Saturday, November 1st. We are in the first round, the semifinals of the CFL playoffs. First, with the East semifinal, you have the Montreal Alouettes hosting the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Winnipeg Blue Bombers being the crossover team, and winner of that will be taking on the Hamilton Tiger Cats next Saturday against the Hamilton Tiger Cats, as mentioned, on Saturday, November 8th. But for the Calgary Stampeders that we're focusing on for the West semifinal, the Calgary Stampeders will be taking on the BC Lions. Seems like yet again, this is the third time in 4 years the West semifinal will feature the Calgary Stampeders take on the BC Lions. The game will be in BC Place, as both teams actually had an 11-7 record in the regular season, but the BC Lions won both games in the season series and earned the right to host the West semifinal. And I think that could play a factor in this one on who's going to win, because whoever wins this one, they'll be taking on the Saskatchewan Roughriders. That will be next Saturday, November 8th, and then ultimately the big game will be on Sunday, November the 15th, with the 112th Grey Cup in Winnipeg, Manitoba at Princess Auto Stadium. So with the Calgary Stampeders, I'm going to say, it's nice that we're back in the playoffs after missing it last season. I'm still anticipating this is going to be a tough one for the Calgary Stampeders, because if you look at the positional chart, the only thing that Calgary would have an edge on would be a little bit on the running back, as Dedrick Mills actually won the rushing title in the CFL this season. I believe the exact number was 1,413 yards. But be interested to see how Vernon Adams Jr., who used to be with the BC Lions, now at the Calgary Stampeders, how is he going to fare facing against the BC Lions in a playoff game, as Nathan Rourke, quarterback for the BC Lions. I'm going to say he's definitely had Calgary's number the last few years when he has been in the CFL, also trying his luck in the NFL, but this was his first full season back in the CFL. He came back at the end of last season, but the BC Lions ultimately made a decision to go with Nathan Rourke over Vernon Adams Jr. when he traded him here to Calgary. So that's going to be one interesting matchup to see, is who made the right decision. And then when it comes to the defensive side of the ball, Calgary overhauled their defense, but you still got Matthew Betts and T.J. Lee and Michael Albee on the BC Lions side. However, Calgary does have Haggy Berglund, or no, he's in Montreal's meant to say Divine Scott, and then you got Clarence Hicks and Adrian Greene. That's Adrian Greene. He's a former BC Lion in the secondary. That was one of our interception leaders. So we'll see how that goes, as well as I'm going to be watching how Vernon Adams Jr. and Adrian Greene play against their former team with the Calgary Stampeders, and how well the Calgary Stampeders can contain Nathan Rourke and his Gene Butler on the running back. And of course, with Justin McInnes, Javon Gatoy for receiver. So I'm going to still say, when it comes to the matchup, BC, I still feel, is the favorite to win this game. But upsets could happen. I say it'll be a mild upset if the Calgary Stampeders win this game. And then when it comes to the games kickoff start times today. Well, the East semifinal actually starts at noon, and the West semifinal starts at 3:30, an hour later, because they were anticipating that potentially, and it is actually the case as well today, that they moved the start times, anticipation that it could conflict with the Toronto Blue Jays Los Angeles Dodgers World Series Game 7. Yep, that is also happening tonight, and Blue Jays unfortunately weren't able to bring it home last night, but let's hope they bring it home tonight with the Toronto Blue Jays, so my mind will be focused on that as well. So you got CFL playoffs today, and you also got World Series Game 7 happening today, Saturday, November 1st. So a lot of jam-packed playoffs and to take in one day. So as October turns into November, they run to the Grey Cup is on. I'm going to be a little late with my preview videos for the 2 games because I've just been so busy as always and had stuff to do last night and the baseball game, so I'll try to get those in to preview the 2 games. But I do feel with this game with the Calgary Stampeders, they're going to be in tough, I'm going to say a little, given how they match up the season series, as well as how history has gone. But you play the 1 games, and you never know what to do. I would say it'd be a mild upset if you win, but I'll still believe. But on the other hand, I would be okay if Calgary wins the Grey Cup next year when we're hosting the game. So let's see what we do today. Just hope for a good game. So I just want to close out. If you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fans journey, just make sure you hit like, subscribe, and have my other social media links down in the description below. So I want to say thanks for watching. Go Stamps, go. Let's go Blue Jays. Let's bring home the World Series for the first time in 32 years. And I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully there'll be another Calgary Stampeders game they post ahead of their game against the Saskatchewan Roughriders. So I'll see you then.